Hi, welcome to the South County Regional Water Treatment Plant. Do you know where the water that you get in your house comes from? You open your pipe and there's water. So for many of you, it comes from a water treatment plant, such as this one that you see. We have wells here in Collier County. We pump the water from the wells. They go through pipes. They might go through a pump station, and they come here to this water plant where it is treated, and the water is pumped from here through more pipes to your house. So have you ever thought, where does water go when you flush your toilet? So we also do that. On the other side, you flush your toilet, you wash your hands, and it goes down a drain. From that drain, once again, it goes into a pipeline. From that pipeline, it goes into lift stations, which is another type of pump station. And from there, it goes into the wastewater treatment plant. At the wastewater treatment plant, we take that water and we clean it. We give it bacteria, and the bacteria feeds on the wastewater plant. We give it oxygen because the bacteria need oxygen, and then from there it goes into what we call a clarifier, where everything settles out. Have you ever put water and dirt into a jar or bottle, shake it up, and then it's all brown? But if you put it down, it will settle, and you get at the bottom what's like a sludge, because all the dirt goes to the bottom. And we take that water on the top and we clean it, we disinfect it, and we send it out through more pipes with more pumps, and we use it for recycled water. We call it reclaimed water, because it's the water that you flush from the toilet that we now use because it's very clean, and we put it on golf courses, we put it on medians. Some schools might use it to water their grass, and it's very good water. And so we feel like we're doing our part here in Collier County because we recycle over 90% of our water. So I was born and raised in Kingston, Jamaica, and I went to an all-girls school for high school. I decided when I was probably about your age, which is 5th grade, that I wanted to be an engineer. My dad had a construction company, and he would build pumps for water systems and also wastewater treatment plants. When I got into high school, I found out that I had to do math, chemistry, physics, biology if I wanted to become an engineer. At that time, I also didn't have really any engineering role models aside from my dad. He was my role model. But women, I didn't know any woman who had gone into engineering, and I just felt really strongly that that would be the field for me. A typical day for me involves working quite a bit at my desk on paperwork, but also working on site with construction, because what I do is when the water plants or the wells that I work on, when they need anything, they contact me, and I have to get the design done, and then we move into construction. So we design equipment and pump stations, and also buildings like you see here behind me. These are all what you see here is all part of the water plant. Engineering covers a lot of fields. Just about anything when you look around that you see that had to be built, constructed, becomes a part of it, usually requires engineers. So I usually like to think of, say, a building and all the things that go into a building. You have pipes, you have air conditioning, you have concrete, steel. The concrete and steel is usually designed by a structural engineer. Then you have to do the pipes, the plumbing, the air conditioning. That's a mechanical engineer. And there is also electrical, because you have to have power and you want to have your Wi-Fi. And so engineering is teamwork. Not one engineer can do everything. If I could go back to my younger self when I was just in 5th grade, the advice I would give myself is to just keep trying, that I can do anything, and that I'm not going to like every subject that I do when I get to university. And this was the advice I gave to my children as well. Just because one subject is hard for you, don't give up your dream. Get through that subject, even if you have to take it again because it's required, and keep pushing forward because you can do it. So if you're interested in getting into a field of engineering, speak with your guidance counselors, your teachers, and ask them what opportunities are out there for you. And I wish you all good luck in whatever you decide as you go forward towards high school and college.